Okay, I got my mic on and we are ready to have a rockin' night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be sure to smash the like key, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe and you will certainly be notified of every video that I upload. So tonight I have a variety of tools that are literally all about you. So this is the Lenormand cloth. I don't even have my Lenormand cards. I don't even know where they are right now. I do not know where they are, but I don't need them. I'm going to use the Lenormand deck for something else, I guess, because Spirit said to me, get out the Lenormand cloth. I'm like, okay, I don't know where the cards are. They're like, that's okay. So I have so many things that we're going to cover tonight. And it's all about you. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Jean. Hi, Renata. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Jane. Hi, Tiff. Hi, Melanie. Yeah, it's going to be a great night, Melanie Bresnaha. Renata. Good to see everybody. Tonight's going to be about you, and if you could just look at my desk right now, you'd be horrified. It's a mess. Why is it a mess? Hi, Shamika. Because I brought all my tools. One of the, vision statements I have for my YouTube channel is that I want to empower people, all right? I want to make you see how great you are. I want to reflect upon you that you don't have to be perfect and you're perfect the way you are. Everybody makes mistakes. And one of the things that isn't taught in schools is confidence and self-esteem. I mean, we don't have these things. So a lot of times people come to a reader like myself and I have to give them a different perspective and they walk out and then they feel like they can conquer it. Like, yes, I can do this. Why? Because all I did was change their perspective just a little bit so that they could see, yes, I can conquer this. You can conquer anything that goes on in your life, anything, if you have the right tools. So tonight, it's going to be about you and how I can help you be successful or help you see yourself to be the most successful that you can be. And we're going to do that in a variety of ways. Jeannie Penna, how does Daniel see me? With his eyes, like this. Oh, I see you. You mean what does he think of you? Yes, what does he think of you? I don't know. Let's find out. What does Daniel think of you? Here's the World card. You know, everybody loves the World card because the World card means it's not what Daniel thinks about you, but is he worthy of you? Put on your goddess pants and don't put yourself in a position where, oh my God, I hope that he likes me. No. Piss on that shit. You wanna say, is Daniel worthy of me? Turn that around. Is he worthy of you? And the World card is, this is gonna be just fine. This is going to work out just fine, but this is a woman in here, a woman taking control. Now, if you decide he's not worthy, then you decide to go look for someone else, right? Put on that persona once. Yeah, put yourself in the driver's seat. And you know what? It's not arrogant. You're not being arrogant. Whoa, what is this? Jamie Zimmerman, a $5 super chat? Oh my God. Okay, Jamie, I got a new board game. You know I got a new board game. And I got all these really cool cards with it. So what does Jamie need to know right now? All right, here's your card. The greatest news is that a master is attuning toward his knowledge, inner knowledge toward you. Oh, a master. Well, you're probably used to that. So you're going to be sharing and hearing from an enlightened planet. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then we're going to pull in another. Good grief, you guys. What's with this generosity tonight? Shamika. Wow. Okay, you're going to be able to handle, now I think this is your thinking mind. Like you have thoughts that I can't do this or thoughts that sabotage yourself. But look at this. You can create a rainbow of happiness around yourself by not paying attention when you get these thoughts in that I can't do this or whatever, because you've got a ton of opportunities coming, at least 10. You have at least 10 opportunities coming to you this year that are all going to be 5-star happy. So gone is the negative thinking patterns. Hello to opportunities that inspire and create happiness. All right, Shamika, what is your card from the board game? I can't find the box part, but let me read yours. If you could build a gigantic billboard anywhere, and it was metaphorically speaking to get a message out to the millions, are there any quotes that you would think of to live your life by? Now, Shamika, you can think about that, but I'm actually going to pull a card. How fabulous is Shamika? How fabulous. And what's going to be on her billboard? Whoa, this is big insights. So don't fear the tarot card. This is breaking down things that don't work in your life. So your billboard would start out with, you can go through the crappiest of crap and come out ahead, a king, a master. You can come out, you can master anything no matter what. And then you get the Ace of Pentacles, which is the card about whatever you're thinking of doing. It has a timing factor. So this could be going down a new job path, but it could be just a new way to earn money too. Or it could be a new path that it's just a new adventure you go down that has nothing to do with money or anything. It's just spirit helping you see something in a new way. The aces are always the most powerful. So your billboard is, have you had a crappy, whatever, a crappy life situation? I'm going to show you how to master it and get on the path of success. That's what your billboard is. Shamika, I have a feeling that you have the gift of helping people be successful. I don't know if you're a coach, but I would look into coaching. What the hell? Renata, $7.90. Are you people crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. You're going to make me cry. Now, don't make me cry on my YouTube channel. Wow. Okay, Shamika or Renata, what do we have to say to Renata? All right. So let me pull a master's card because I have all of these. I have all of these cards from the board game I pulled out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different card sets. All right. So which one is for Renata? Oh, I love this one. This is Krishna. I invoke my purest of joy and happiness, Renata. I invoke my purest of joy and happiness. And then we're going to pull a regular card for you. For those of you listening, you don't have to donate to the super chat. That's not required. In case you're just tuning in, I don't require that on my channel. But your generosity is unbelievable tonight. And you guys know it's Outlander night, right? I'm just reminding you, it's Outlander night. All right. In an area that you are stuck, because the devil means like I can be stuck, like I can have limiting thoughts, I can have limiting beliefs. But in the end, these can remain hidden, right? Because the moon and the devil just means I'm stuck and it's hidden, like I can't find it. It's the subconscious. The moon can be like the subconscious. So then I ask the cards, what does she need to do to kick butt? This is the thinking mind. This is like take your sword up. You're going to become like a warrior goddess, right? And you're also going to think your way out of it. It's not going to be intuitive. These two cards are thinking your way out of it. So where you need the most, tools for resilience, let's call them that, is when you have a conflict with someone, especially if it's a younger person, child, sibling, somebody in the family. When you have a conflict, that's when you need your tools. So let's find out what your tool is. Let's find out what your tool is. I'm going to give you, I want you, Shamika, can you give me a color of either white, yellow, orange, gold, red, green, blue? Oh shit, how are you going to remember these? Purple, brown, black. Can you post a color, and then I'm going to tell you one of the tools for getting out. Aren't those cards spectacular? Thank you, Cooj. You finally made my live, and I'm really happy. Oh, you're a therapist. Oh my God, that is just awesome. And so Renata, if you didn't find a color, oh, you made a purple heart. All right, let's do the purple for you. All right, your tool is to use positive words such as, and, oh my God, creative, inventive, unlimited, mystery, fantasy, power, luxury, wisdom, spiritual path, mystery and magic, creativity. These are all power words. Like if you re-listen to this, ooh, and I can give you blue too. Blue, loyalty, trust, integrity, conservatism. That means, conserving your energy. Peaceful and calm and tranquility. Now, you also, Renata, got the words faith and heaven. So it doesn't have to be in the religious sense, but it can be that you have to have faith in the unseen world. That's what that is. So those are your power cards. These goddess cards are really cool. So what I'm going to do right now is if somebody wants a challenge, then I want you to type the word challenge. And I'm going to roll dice. And this is a challenge sheet that I designed myself. And so it starts out with the number 3. Okay, there can be there's no 2 if but we're going to roll dice. And we're going to go through what the challenges are. And then this isn't going to be all negative. We're going to go through some of your challenges so then we can go through and give you some tools so you can navigate life more confidently, be more happy. And this is going to be helpful to every single person on here. So Jean Penna said challenge. So I'm going to roll the dice. And whoa, the 6, did you see the 6 fly off there? And we add the dice up, and that means she's got challenge number 8. Challenge number 8 can be finances. This can be caused by work issues, poor spending habits, inability to find or keep gainful employment. It might be unexpected large expenses that catch you off guard. It can also include needing to focus on your finance and save for a rainy day. Conquering this may require that you keep a log of every dollar you spend. This will definitely identify the trigger areas and where you have spending leaks that can be patched up. Okay, so that's what that is about for you. And so that's your challenge. And then I'm also going to the ex-husband, and then I'm also going to give you a tool. All right, just a second here, I got to grab a different deck. Okay, what tarot card or tool can Jenna use to overcome this? We're going to use cards. I got all kinds of things here. So this is the 6 of Swords. So this is the thinking mind. So this is all, see how she's kind of pondering? She's kind of pondering her situation. So you might have to go to court. Oh shit, we better ask about that. All right. 6 of Swords, so no wonder you're pondering. You're pondering what the decision, what the outcome of that's going to be. Let's just ask. Is this thing with the court going to resolve to her favor? Oh, wow. There you are reading about it. It's gonna involve some money. Let me see. Oh, I think this is going to be okay for you. Tightening up the budget during this time. I think this is going to be okay for you, the Lovers. There is going to be a choice. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to make a choice, and it's a big choice with the Lovers. But I think that you'll be okay with this, Jenna. Visualize that this is going to be okay, that this is going to be all right. Does anybody else want a challenge? Otherwise, I'll move on to something else, because the other thing that we're going to do is you're going to have the word held back. What's holding me back? And when you say what's holding me back, I need a number 1 through 26. So if you want to know something that's holding you back, I need a number 1 through 26. And then I'm going to tell you what's holding you back. And then I'm going to pull a card to see how to get you out of it. Hi, Anna Herring. Okay, just A lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work. You got to get organized. Make sure you got your ducks in a row. Anybody who wants to know what they're being held back by, I need a number 1 through 26. And then I will pull a card and tell you how to get out of it. So we're working with things that hold us back, beliefs and things like that. Ooh, you guys are ready. Cooge has number 7, and that would be remorse. There's something in your life going on about remorse. And what does remorse means? Like you feel you should have done something but didn't, just in case you know. So what does Cooge need to know about remorse? Whoa. You have to realize that you came to this life to not be perfect, but to use your intuition, and you don't have to know the answers to everything, and life is not going to pass you by and to where you're not going to get what you want, all right? So don't worry about feeling foolish. Don't worry about decisions that you might have made that you thought didn't put you on the path. You are going to have a balance in life and get what you want. You are going to have real love, okay? So I want you to know and to write down that you are all these positive. Your homework, Cooge, is to write down all the wonderful things about yourself, everything you can think of. You're going to be the bragger of yourself on paper. Write down all of these things. And I can start out by telling you you're a great communicator. You inspire people. You see the sunny side of things even when people shit on you. I mean, you're an amazing person. Renata is number 9, and that's about guilt. So there could be something that Renata feels guilt about. And so I'll get this pattern thing out of here. Well, actually, I'll just do that. What does Renata need to know about guilt? Oh my God, I just reshuffled and pulled the same Queen of, this is stalking us tonight. Whoa, we got the World and the Queen of Cups. This is really good. So Renata, what you need to realize is that some people have to come into this world to experience chaos. And there's nothing you can do about that. So this can even be your own children, people close to you. And you'll be like, dude, I can help you with this. And they don't take your help, right? They don't take your help. And so therefore, this is like being okay. This is offering knowledge to them. And then just whatever, even if they don't use it, setting them free. And then you don't have to have any guilt. It wasn't because of anything that you did, or even, everybody makes mistakes. Even if you said something and you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that, it's fine. People can learn to deal with that. All right, what's holding me back? 11 on Colleen the Queen. Colleen the Queen. I like that name. All right, Colleen the Queen is number 11, and that is understanding. So when that holds you back, Colleen, what that can mean is that you don't move forward unless you have a total understanding of everything. And that if there's a problem, you have to have a total understanding of it, like you're driven by your mind. It's almost like your mind is like, oh my God, I have to figure this whole thing out because I can't find a solution until I run it through my mind 100 times. All right, and that can hold you back. Some things cannot be understood. So let's see what card is for Colleen to overcome this sense that she has to understand it. Okay, this is interesting because the 4 of Wands, 4s can be logical, but the Wands means that you can dance with people and still be very individual. You can move in the direction that other people are moving and yet keep your individuality. So she doesn't have to understand him. She can be in love with him, but she doesn't have to understand everything about him. She can accept. And he doesn't have to understand everything about her, but he can accept her. You know what that's called? Unconditional love. And if it's working with other people, it just means having a higher tolerance level. All right, that's a good one that we all can learn from. Julia wants a challenge. Julia Danikas, we're going to roll a dice. Your challenge is 6, health and stress. So this is this square. This can be minor to major health issues. It can include being overweight, not in good physical condition. Stress includes an obstacle because it can lead to illness and fatigue. Meditation, daily walks, eating healthier are ways to conquer this, all right? And then we'll pull a card. What else does Julia need to know about this? All right, this is the card about the Two of Swords, which means it doesn't, there are things going on in your life that you would rather not look at, that you'd rather not deal with, But this is all about choices, the Fool, about taking a risk. Take a risk on yourself. I mean, take a healthy risk, don't do something like jump off a mountain. But I feel like you need to take more risk in the area of employment. I think that you could challenge yourself and say, I wonder how much of a high-paying job I can get. Or, really put everything into finances. This could be creating a budget that instantly, within a few months, has you wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So if you've got stress from money and you create a budget where you actually work that, you could be successful beyond anything. Jean Penna has 22, which is abandonment. Ooh, oh my gosh. Abandonment is really big. This could be the slightest little thing that happened in childhood. I mean, it could be anything. It could be abandoned by a boyfriend, abandoned by a parent. We all come in with really big abandonment issues, all of us. And so what does she need to know about overcoming her abandonment issues? Wow. Love yourself as much as you love others. Okay, do what you love and get. Wow, the Fool's stalking us tonight. And the Fool is facing the person. Like, you're afraid, like if you take a risk or you love too deeply, that it's going to come back to bite you. But do it anyway. Even if it does come back to bite you, say ouch and conquer it, because you can. You can conquer anything that you want. All right? And abandonment means look at him. He's alone and he's okay. You can be alone. You can be with someone else. You can have challenges at work and still love your work. That's possible. How can you do that? That's a mindset, okay? That's a mindset. It's a perception. Kate Bosch has number 5. Fear, Kate. Yours is fear. What holds you back? That's a really big one for all of us. Who doesn't have fear hold them back? I think all of us. All right, what does Kate have to know about the fear? You have to take fear, you have to identify the different fears you have, if you have more than one, and you have to work on one fear at a time. There's a notebook here. Journal your fears, write your fears down, and then this is also, when you conquer certain fears, Kate, you literally can be wealthy. The 8 of Pentacles is stalking us tonight, but this is a card that all of us have that ability to have wealth. We either can stop all unnecessary spending and get a budget. We can apply for jobs we're not qualified for and get training. We could pick up a second job, write a book. We could do so many things for second incomes. And all of us have that potential. So I want everybody to kind of hold your hand over the 8 of Pentacles card, because I'll take the obstacles out. We don't want those absorbed. Hold your hand over up to the screen. I'll put the 8 of Pentacles up because I want you to absorb this. I believe that tarot cards are gateways. That's what I believe. Hold your palms up to this card. This means building wealth one step at a time. And do you see that door opening behind him? You guys, that means that you can create these opportunities. Now, he's not looking at that door open. That's coming. That's coming, because what is he doing? He's carving out a niche for himself. And he's got a list there of steps he's going to do. Put your hand up here. Now, this is action-based. It doesn't mean it's going to come knocking to your door while you're sitting in the armchair recliner. So put your hand up here, use it as a gateway, and say, bring me opportunities for extra money or wealth, or however you want to word that, okay? And watch what happens. And then if an opportunity shows up and you take the tiniest little effort, you guys, let me tell you, the universe will be like, okay, you're listening. We're going to send you another one, another one, another one. And that's how you create, believe it or not, a magical life. That's how you literally create a magical life. So thanks for bringing up the fear one, Kate. And then we're going to ask Deanne, Dayaan, what does she need to know about conquering her fear? Because she picked 5 also. Wow, hers is having enough money. Hers is also having enough money that she can help other people. So this card is that to conquer the fear, that reach out, don't be afraid to help others, and don't be afraid to apply for jobs where you can make more money. You can totally do that. Let's see, who am I missing now? Deanne. Okay, number 8, forgiveness. Julia Danikas had 8, forgiveness. Now, how can we be held back by forgiveness? So I want to say something. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you're letting them off the hook, okay? It doesn't mean that. You know, it means that you're not going to forget, but you're going to let it go. It's no longer going to control you. So I'm going to grab a different deck here. What does Julia need to know about forgiveness? And really all of us. This applies to all of us. What does she have to know about forgiveness? Ace of Wands. So forgiveness is a spiritual concept, and the ace means that you can send up all the things and the wrongs that have been done to you by the people or whoever's wronged you. Send them up to spirit. Give them to a higher power. Just say to the higher power, take all of this off my plate so I don't even have to think about this anymore. Because the best thing to do when you've been wrong is to conquer your life. And how do you do that? Being happy. Raise your self-esteem. Be more confident. Accept yourself even with your faults. Yes, I want to lose weight. I'm fat now. So what? I'm accepting myself as fat. And I'm slowly, I have no soda in the house. Like I'm stopping soda. I'm doing it slowly, but I'm being kind to myself. Let's all be kind to ourselves, okay? I mean, if we could just do that, if we could just be kind to ourselves, holy mac, we could change a lot of things, don't you think, you guys? So put that up to a higher power. And that's however you believe in that higher power, whatever you believe in that. You're welcome, guys. Tiff Johnson, are my current health issues part of my healing process or something to be concerned about? Tiff Johnson, is her current health issues part of her healing process? Is her current health issues part of her healing process? Oh, we get the healing card. We got the temperance. Oh, and then I'm being told by spirit to look at the card it fell on. Let me read this. This is decisions. This could be choices or even indecision, unstable. I don't know. I'm not going to read that word. I don't even know what it says. It's all put together somehow. Wow, I'm surprised that some of these I can't read. Road trip, arteries. Arteries. Do you have like high blood pressure or something with your arteries, blood flowing, something? Is there something with the blood flow or diabetes or something like that? But anyway, we got the healing. This is about decisions, by the way. It's roads. It's decisions. You're going to have to make decisions about your health, okay? And it's the Queen of Diamonds for the underlying card. And she is, she's a powerful queen for getting you on the right path. So yes, you are going to have some unconventional methods for treatment. And I don't mean alternative. I just mean that they're coming. You could be going down a new path, stepping into new waters for this health condition. And what does she have to know about it? So it's causing you a lot of confusion, and part of it is masking itself. It's being masked, like you don't know the whole story of it. And there you are, like worried about it. Like, what's your future of your life going to be? Is it going to sabotage your life? I mean, this is your fear coming out. Intestines. Stomach lining, intestines. Notice here, Tiff, that you've got 2 angels helping you. You've got Raphael, who's the healing angel, and you've got Michael, who's another angel. You're being guided by angels. So right now, everybody on this channel, send Tiff Johnson healing energy through the angels. Say all the angels that can be of love and light coming to Tiff Johnson to put her on the path so that she can feel like at least she's being guided on the right healing path for her health. And believe it or not, when we all do it, there's power in numbers. She could get some validation of this within 24 hours, and then you all took part of, helping to heal another person, which is one of the most important things you can do in life. Colleen, I'm a Cancer. I overthink a lot. Hi, Rebecca. Tiff, yeah, everybody, we all wish you the very best. Just breathe and trust in the process of healing. Conquer fear. So am I. So am I, and it takes a while. So only do one at a time, because I've had to conquer quite a bit. All right, everybody, smash the like key. Smash the like. And how this works. What do you mean how this works? What we're doing today is going through different challenges, and I'm actually gonna move on right now from the challenges to what positive belief is needed. So you guys, I want you to pick a number. Now this doesn't start with 1, okay? 7 through 44. I'll type it out here. Pick a number 7 through 44. This is gonna be your the positive belief that's needed right now, and I'm going to read it to you. A number, type it out, 7 to 44. Thank you, Madeline, for confirming that. 7 through 44. Elantra Cook has 22. So your belief is, I am committed to the meaning and purpose of my life. Oh my God, Elantra. That's a really powerful one. Kathleen Gerard, 11. There are people who care. So you need to realize that people do care about you. There are people who care. Or if you're involved in some organization, know that there's people that care. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm getting these all right. Kathleen. Okay, so Kathleen Gerard, people that care. Miriam, 31. I acknowledge and trust my feelings, all of my feelings. That's number 31. Number 11, there's people who care, Diane. There's people who care. Number 38, Kuj. 38 is others are attracted to me. So this means this is I am attractive, but it doesn't necessarily mean physically. It can mean you're spiritually attractive, you're emotionally attractive. People, in other words, people care about you and they love you and they respect you and they admire you, and you need to believe all of that. 35, Renata. I am whole in body, mind, and spirit. So you guys, I want you to grab onto these statements. You might want to write them down. Kate Bosch, she has number 21. I am relaxed. Write that down. Jeannie Penna, 12. I am loved and nurtured. Tiff Johnson, 22. I am committed to the meaning and purpose of my life. Ooh, Madeline got brave and did the 44. I enjoy to choose to live because I deserve to live. I enjoy and choose to live because I deserve to live. So that means live fully. Live fully. That was a good one. Did you have 31? Okay, 31 is I acknowledge and trust my feelings, Miriam. I acknowledge and trust my feelings. Rebecca Bremer has 12. I am loved and nurtured. These are really important positive beliefs to write down. Write them down. Look at them on a regular basis. It's always good to be able to conquer these obstacles But on the opposite side of that, you have to always embrace or bring something positive in. So if you're healing a fear, bring in, that's getting rid of a fear, but then replace it by bringing in something else, like a skill, like start learning a new skill and conquering a new skill. Rosemary, number 16, she is, oh wow, this is a self-identity thing. So I'm not sure what your real name is, but you're supposed to state I am and your name. Rosemary Waring, I don't know if that's your real name, but you're supposed to say I am and state your real name and feel good about that. You're supposed to feel good about that. My life message, because I repine with life. Wow. Yeah, these are really, usually what happens is you always get the message that you were meant to get. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards for the group. We're moving on. Just a minute, I got to number these before I pull cards on them. Now, you guys, we're moving on to areas that you need to focus on. I need a number, just a minute. We're doing another number. Do you guys like these numbers? I need a number 1 through 10. And this is areas that you have to focus on right now. 1 through 10, areas that you need to focus on. This will be fun. This is going to be fun. Everybody type a number 1 through 10. This is areas that you need to focus on, and I'm going to read them to you, and you can make a note of them. And you can re-listen to this video and put together all the information of what you've gotten and actually create an action plan based on what you have learned tonight. 6. Okay, 6. Miriam, you've got to focus on stress. What areas of your life are stressful, and how can you make it more peaceful? 9, creativity. Madeline and Cooge, creativity. You've got to focus on doing things that are creative. This can be even creative solutions. Renata and Diane have 3 relationships. Renata and Diane, number 3 is relationships. Focus on all relationships, work, home. Shamika, where are you on 27? Oh, you were on 27 of the other list? Wow. Let's see what I do with that other list. I don't know what I did with the other list. I put it away. I'll get back to that though, Shamika. So 8, Rebecca Bremer, relaxation. Rebecca, you are going to focus on relaxation. Kate, 2, success. You're going to write out a success plan for all the areas of your life, relationships, finances. You're going to write a success plan out. Jenny Amory is 10, the intuition. You're going to work on intuition. See, am I missing anybody here? Number 8 is relaxation. Focus on meditation or anything that relaxes you. Number 3 is relationships. Oh, did you freeze up? Did I freeze up? Or did you freeze up? Shamika, let me see what I did with that other list. Where's my other list? Oh, here it is. Shamika, number 27. Shamika, number 27 is others are responsible for their own actions. Oh my God, am I ever glad you typed that in. You guys, this we should all write down. I want you to write all this down. Shamika was spot on. Others are responsible for their own actions, all right? They're responsible, not you. This is for all of you out there who think you have to fix everything. If somebody comes to you, blah, this horrible thing happened, and you immediately try to fix it. Sometimes people have to suffer the consequence of choices, and all you got to do is hold space for them. Just got to say, I'm going to hold space. I'm really glad that you typed that because that's an important one. Kathleen, my message is perfect. I've been struggling with knowing if people truly care. Wow. But after the stroke and being revived, I fully understand how much even strangers care about you. Yes, even strangers care about you. That's so important to know. And 100%, you've got this 100%. Get your journey back. But you got it. You're here for a reason. You're very important here. The universe needs you here, and that is why you are here. You're going to be fine. So this is what one of my underlying goals is, to empower people. And because sometimes readers, they can make people dependent on them. Oh, you better come to me so you know what your next move is going to be. I don't like to create dependency. I want to create empowerment. The best thing that could happen to me is if I put myself out of business. Why? Because that means you are all succeeding at your life. And I always tell my clients, you don't need readings to go through life. You don't need a reading, okay? I know readers would get mad at me saying that, but it's the truth. My parents lived a perfectly healthy life, never had a reading a day in their life. So, that being said, good readers will empower you and teach you the tools so that you can live your own life and feel good about your decisions, even your bad ones. Oh my God, I ordered the wrong swimming pool. That's hundreds and hundreds of pounds delivered to my house, and I'm like, oh shit. And I owned up to it. I called the company. I said, this is my error. I'm willing to pay for it. And I did. I had to pay to ship that thing back. First I beat myself up, and then I said, hey, I'm not perfect and I don't have to be, and there was a solution and nobody died from this. If a brain surgeon makes a mistake and someone dies, that's bad. But none of us are brain surgeons, and the mistakes we made are correctable and stuff. So let's just forgive ourselves. We don't have to be perfect. So you guys are great. You have a lot of stress, so that turned out being true. Oh, this was interesting. You're very concerned about your daughter and didn't know how to help her. Wow. See, that happens to us, especially with our children. I can't say this because I don't want to violate my daughter's privacy, but there comes a point where you can't help them. You know what I'm saying? There comes a point where you can hold space for them and you're sorry for what happened for them, but you can't put yourself in financial devastation for your children. Sometimes you just have to say, I don't know how you're going to get through this. I'll help as much as I can, but you also have to take care of yourself. Number 6 is stress, Shamika. 6 is stress. So focus on areas in your life that cause you stress, and then also don't just focus on that, but find a way to create an activity that helps you relax, that helps you just calm down during the stress. We all will react sometimes, overreact, like drama, but then get back on your game. That's what I call it. And sometimes if Jerry comes in the house, I'm off my game right now. Give me about 15 minutes because something will have happened and I'll be off my game. But find the tools to get back on your game. And your best tool is your thinking mind. Have your thoughts work for you, not against you. An ATM machine. Rosemary. So, Rosemary, what you're feeling there is people are taking advantage of you. They know that you have a loving, giving heart, so they're coming to you with all their money problems. But you know what? You're not helping them with their money problems. You're enabling them. Every single person, Rosemary Waring, that's coming to your life to ask for money, you can give it to them one time, a little bit of money. And after that, you'll be like, if they're always going to come to you for money, then how are they ever going to learn to make it on their own? They're not. I've had to work 3 jobs. Sometimes I've been working 3 jobs. My parents had a belief, we will help you with a tiny little bit, and that's a tiny little bit. And then you're on your own, even if you have to live in a box. And that was always my biggest fear, is I was going to end up living in a box. So if you're giving everybody money all the time, it means you have low self-esteem and that you feel guilt. If you don't help them, then you feel guilt. And they might be making you feel guilty. But if you tell them, I'm sorry, but you have to figure this out yourself, that's setting a healthy boundary, and it's also enabling them. You might tell them, work 3 jobs, and then they'll have a million excuses. Well, I have a health condition or something like that. Well, there's what do you call that? There's social services and there's other services that can help them with that. Because what will happen if you weren't around? They would make it. They'd have to just find another way to make it. So if you weren't there, they would have to make it. So really, really try to cut that out so that you're not financially devastated with all these people coming to you. You're not doing them a favor. Everyone might need help once in a while, once in a great while. But if you're regularly going on years and years of helping people, it's not their problem, it's your problem. So you have to solve that. You have to say, I have a problem, not them. And I'm going to send you all the confidence in the world that you can conquer this so that you can get back on your own financial plan and not be an ATM machine. You have had 2 strokes? Wow, Kathleen, you've got to have some stress management. Wow. You can do this, Kathleen. Spirit has saved you twice from these strokes. So do you meditate twice a day? I would be freaking meditating, and I would find ways to conquer what that stress is. Is it financial? Are you in a toxic relationship that you need to get out of? Kathleen, write down all the areas that you're stressed in and then get a plan for conquering that and write that down. Yeah, 37 is young, and stress is it's very hard to be alive in this world now. Make sure you get a good support group for yourself, so that you have other people, that are around you. Yeah, it's called tough love, Sharon. You got that spot freaking on. Oh my gosh, I have to go pretty soon because Outlander's on. My husband and I made a pact. We each use each other for an excuse. I'd love to help you, but my husband says we are not able to. Oh, Gypsy Rose, thank you for putting that statement out there. Rosemary, look what Gypsy Rose typed. Her and her husband have that agreement. We'd like to help you, but we can't. That is a very good reason. And they don't know your finances. Just tell them, I can't help you with this. That's great. Yeah, see, you got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Hi, Emily. This is one of the things that I want to empower people on and teach people. I know, here I am with a murder mystery channel, right? I have a murder mystery channel, and one of my goals is to empower people. That just makes no sense. So, yes, I do murder mysteries, but I also do pick threes. And my pick threes is where my chance is to get you help and to empower you. So if you guys all tap into the pick threes that I do, that's where I can empower you. And then these live shows. So my murder mysteries are just things that, if you learn anything from murder mysteries, you'll learn how not to be murdered, right? That's not even funny. Learn how not to be murdered. Oh, God, that's where my mind is. Be aware of your surroundings and carry a hammer at all times, right? You meditate. That's great. Oh my gosh, you have 5 kids. Okay. Yes, Kathleen, yes, you do have a lot of stress. So you're going to have to maybe reach out and have some others help you with that, because that's a lot of stress to have 5 children and, all that pain and things like that. You've got a hard life, but it sounds like you're doing good. Just get yourself a plan, even if it's tiny little steps. Get yourself some stress management so that and then teach your children stress management techniques also, so that they can learn how to manage their own lives also. No, it's okay to have a sob story. We all do. Every one of us has a sob story, all of us. Every one of us. All right, I have to end this a little early because you guys know for the next 8 weeks, Outlander's on, and I got a lot of things to do. I got to do my horse chores and barn chores. But I want to thank you for joining me tonight on my live. I hope that, thank you guys who all share your stories, even your stories of pain and the suffering that you're going through. We can all on this group send you health, yeah. We can send you positive thoughts for good health, and we can send you that the unseen world help you. Ask the angels, ask the unseen world, I need help here. And then you have to take some action steps and trust that the unseen world will step in and help you. That's part of what the concept in religion of faith is. Faith is believing before it's happening. It's before the help has happened. So let's all believe that the unseen world and God is how we understand it is helping us. Let's all do that. Let's all have that faith in the unseen world. Ask the angels and guides of love and light to help you. And then also take steps to empower yourself, because no one can care the best about you like you can. You're the one to care about yourself more than anybody else. And so you can do this. You can do this. People are resilient. Our ancestors had to be extremely tough for us to even be here. So we can get through a lot of things. So you guys have a great week. I'll see you next Sunday at 7. Thank you, Kathleen. Hugs and love to all of you. Thank you for being on my channel. Thanks for all the super chats. You guys are great. You have no idea how much I care about you. And I'm going to see you later. I'll put some pick threes out in the next week. Watch for them to come.